Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you so much for joining in. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be attempting to recreate Austin Cindric's 2018 Daytona flip from the Coca-Cola Firecracker 250, I believe the race was called. I did not get to see that race. As some of you may know, I was actually over in Montana on a family reunion. I was able to watch the 400, as you may have seen from my stream, and this was arguably the most spectacular incident from the weekend. I got tons of requests to do it. I am finally back from my trip, so here we are. Thank you so much again for joining in. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. While you are doing that, for those of you interested, I'm currently streaming over on Twitch as we speak. How's it going, Rips Motorsports, Fireball398? Thanks for watching over there. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter if you want to follow me on social media. Last but not least, if you'd like to be so kind enough as to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page to find out how and to see what kind of rewards you can get in return. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, Jay Barker, Kingster Cole, and Lisa Naders for your support on there. Really appreciate it, you all. Thank you so much. And speaking of patrons, the next few streams I do after this is probably going to be all the Patreon requests. So if you want to get your own video of mine in as soon as possible, be sure to go check out that page to find out how. And now that I'm done plugging myself, let's get right into the point of today's video, and that is trying to get Austin Cindric to tumble 2 times in turn 2 after starting a decent-sized pile-up. So, as some of you die-hard fans of this game may know, there's a few more Cup schemes currently up to date than there are Xfinity. There is a 2018 Daytona scheme. It's not the full field, and it wasn't for the cars, I should say. It's not the full field, so we are just going to be using racingreference.info and just filling in a little makeshift car set. We're not going to be perfect. Then we will get right into the crashing. Alright, Coca-Cola for Firecracker 250, excuse me. Alright, we're going to go by number first. Alrighty, thank you so much everyone joining in. Meme Master, Fireball398, Cars Fan 5 Racing, Matt Thrasher, Lisa Naders, Mario vs. Sonic, Sylvie Gang, Adam Samsel Official, Awesome Michael 33, Adria Fitzy, Johnny W, Druxus Cat, Sir Next a lot, Duke Fan 3388, Matt Thrasher, Chase Elliott 9 Fan for Life, Nathan CSX 75. Got lots of watchers right now. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Alright. We're not going to take too long with this. I'm assuming it was around lap 97 is when that crash happened. Just to see where everyone finished first. I didn't have too much time to do all this stuff before the video, so that's why I'm having to do it now. Austin Cindric. Alright, so there was looks like 2 separate crashes on lap 81. Then on lap like 97, 98. So we basically need the full field if we want to be realistic. Not going to have all the correct schemes, but we're going to try to get as close to the same drivers as possible. So we're going to be flip-flopping back and forth between the game and then racing reference on info. This shouldn't take too long, guys. Just hang in there. Alright, so first of all, we got the... We'll do Cole Custer in a little bit. We'll start with the single-digit cars. Garrett Smithley in the 0. Alright, I'm guessing it was something along that scheme. Elliott Sadler, obviously, in the number 1. That much I do know. Armor Chili. Not his usual one. Do we have any Armor Chili? If not, we'll just use his scheme I'm on now. We can always switch him around later as long as we got the right manufacturer. And I'm going to be doing this for like 2.5 hours, so this car setup shouldn't take too much time out of any future attempts. Alright, yeah, we're just going to use that scheme. Shoot! Meant to switch to the 2018. Whoops. Alright, Smithley. Elliott Sadler. All right, close enough. Who is next? Is Austin Dillon in the number 2? He's not. It's Matt Tifft. And what was his sponsor? KCMG. Ah, darn it. I accidentally opened up a new game window. Come on. Whoops. Hate when I do that. Alright, Matt Tifft, KCMG. KCMG. What is that? There we go. KCMG. I think it's the top one. Nope, this looks good. It's got the patriotic banner for the 4th of July weekend. Alright, who's next? Number 3, Shane Lee. And that's the only one we got right here, so we're using them. The only number 3 named Shane Lee. Number 4, Ross Chastain. So like I said, this shouldn't take too long. Sorry guys, I meant to do this before, but I just wanted to get this video done. Or started as soon as possible. Alright, well, let's use Georgia Watermelon Association. Georgia Watermelon Association. Boom. Alright, number 5. Who is number 5? Michael Annette, pilot / Flying J. Alright, that looks good. We'll see if I can find that same scheme with the patriotic banner. Pilot, Flying J. Do we have the same scheme with the patriotic banner? Let's see the front. Nope, not quite, not quite. Nope, but it's got the new 2018 driver banner in that one, I think. Alright. Sorry, guys. Just gonna get this out of the way right away. Who else didn't get a shout out yet? DJ Stamma D, Mac and Cheese, Some NASCAR Fan 9. How are you doing? Epic Ryan 10, Kyle Busch, John. Who else? Rail Fan Mike Gaming, Hayden Harley. Alrighty. Who is number 6, if anyone? No number 6. Alright, so we can just get rid of him. We're going to save this as 2018 Daytona 2 before I forget. There we go. Alright, 7. Justin Allgaier, Briars 2-1, Oreos Chips Ahoy. Let's see if we got that. Justin Allgaier, Briars 2-1. Do we have something similar? We got lots of Justin Allgaiers. Brayers 2-1. I'm assuming it's like a black and green scheme. Nope, we don't, so we'll just use, I don't know what we'll use. Whatever, we'll just use this one. Doesn't matter too much. We can always switch them later. Just trying to get the right driver list before we get started with the crashing. Caesar Barcella, number 8. Alrighty, looks good to me. Boom. Number 9, Tyler Reddick, I'm assuming. What sponsor was he? Tackle. There's the one from the February Daytona finish where he just barely edged out Elliott Sadler. Tackle. Not William Byron. Alright, so for this, I know we get spun off Reddick, so we're just going to go back to the weight screen really quick. So I want to see what scheme Reddick has Alright, looks like white and blue. Looks like with a black or blue top number. Alright, so we'll try to get as close as possible to that. Back to the game window. That looks pretty close. Actually, that looks even closer. I don't think it's the right sponsor, but it looks like a similar scheme. So we'll use that one. Alright, guys, we're probably a third of the way through. Just hang in there. Cole Custer. Haas Automotion. Haas. There we go. Boom. Cole Custer. Any other double-digit cars? Vinnie Miller. 01. What sponsor was he? Just trucking. What's that? Yes, there we go. I don't know if it's the red or the white number, but we can change it later if need be. Alright, 11, I'm assuming is Blake Cook. No, Ryan Truex. Martin Truex's younger brother. 11. Alright, we're just gonna rename him for this one. Unless he's a different sponsor. Phantom Fireworks. Let's see if we got a Phantom Fireworks car. Phantom Fireworks. Phantom Fireworks. It's all leaf filter. Yep, we'll just rename this one Ryan Truex. About 5 or 10 more minutes tops, and then we'll get into the crashing. I'm not going to be too picky. Once I get the driver list, I'm not going to be too picky about the crashing other than just spinning in the front and hope I catch someone's tire. Why can I not type Truex? Alright, that was Ryan Truex in the 11, right? Yes, alright. Number 15 is next. I've only got a few number 15s. What is his sponsor? JD Motorsports. Darn it. I hate not having the right drivers. Alright, we're not even going to switch this guy's name. Let's have Joe Nemechek. Why not? 16. Ryan Reed. What's his sponsor? Drive Down A1C. Lilly Diabetes, excuse me. I don't want AC. There we go. Got a couple. That looks to be his primary sponsor. Alright, I don't know which one his closest one is, but since this one looks like it's got the patriotic scheme, we'll try this. Alright, 18 I saw was next. Ryan Preece. I'm sorry, guys. I did not have any time to do this before the stream like I usually do. Ryan Preece. Ream, perfect. Do you guys know if it was the white or the red for Ryan Preece? If you had the red roof or the white roof? Let me know, and I'll otherwise skip that one in the meantime. That Wisconsin weather guy, Xander loves Lightning McQueen. 350. Joshua Nike, 40H Gaming. Your boy Noah, Andrew Blocks BR. How are you all doing? Pecknirol, Mr. Block Daddy, that NR2003 guy, LG Toledo, Boba Fett, 1407. Thank you all for tuning in, everyone. The black scheme. Let's see if I've got a black one. The black and red one. if I've got the black and red one, so I think the red one will be the next closest one. I'm not sure if I've got the... I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't think I have it for the number 18, though. Yeah. I think this will be my next closest one. Alright. Onward we go. Christopher Bell, number 20. Do I have that? I do. Did I skip 19? I did. Brandon Jones. Comcast. NBC Universal. Comcast. I do not see a Comcast scheme. So I will just do a random one for Brandon Jones. Alright, Christopher Bell. What was his sponsor in the number 20? GameStop PDP. Christopher Bell, GameStop. Where art thou, GameStop? It's not the right car, but it kind of looks like that that GameStop scheme, so I'll just use that one. Trying to just get the correct driver list. All the schemes aren't going to be perfect. Daniel Hemrick, number 21. Alright, we're about halfway there. Darn it, this is going slower than I thought it would. South Point Hotel and Casino. South Point Hotel and Casino. First time's the charm. Boom. Who was in the 22? Ryan Blaney. Pertec. Ryan Blaney. Pertec. If not, I'm just going to use that discount tire one. Yep, I'm just going to use the discount tire. Because I like the look of that one. Alright, Chase Elliott, 23. Chase Elliott, 23. Not the Hooter scheme, it was Una something. What was that? Untuck kit. Untuck kit. Whatever that is. Alright, can't find it. We're just going to use the Hooter scheme. Sorry guys, almost done. Kind of, yeah. Justin Haley, number 24. Who technically should have won the race if it weren't for the yellow line rule. Where's Justin Haley? Here he is. No, it's not the right scheme, but I don't care. I'm just trying to get this driver list over with so we can just get started with the crashing. 24, 35, Joey Gase. Going all the way down to 35. What is his sponsor? 5, Donate Life Florida, Sparks Patriotic. Sparks. Donate Life, Patriotic Scheme. Alright. I think that works. 36. Alex Lobb, Can-Am Holy, Cyclops Gear. There we go. Boom. Alright, it's 39 next. Ryan Sieg. Off-Road Heat. Alright, Off-Road Heat. Nope, I'm just going to use the one that's already on then. Alrighty guys, almost done to get a few more shoutouts in. Taylor Todd 16, TNT Productions. Sorry, DJ Stamadi, I'm almost done. Yakina Jega, TM, Hender Vengers, Your Creepy Uncle, Noob Slayer 23, Alden Lockridge, Sir Next a lot. Okay, Eddington, Wisconsin weather guy. I think I already got you. Just like I said, we're almost done. Some people ask me to show how I put these together every now and then, so figure it's at least doing a favor for those guys. Might be a slight nuisance to everyone else, but at least I'm doing a few people a favor. All right, Chad Fincham. What was his sponsor again? Amana, whatever that is. Amana. If I can't find it, we're just picking a random Chad Fincham scheme. All right, sure. Kyle Larson, who got the win handed to him. I did not see that finish live, but I obviously looked it up afterwards. Kyle Larson. Alright, we're just going to use his credit one scheme, because why not? Because I don't think I got the correct one. Josh Balicki, pre-vegan. Assuming it's the one with the patriotic banner. Alright, Jeremy Clements. We got like 10 more to go. Jeremy Clements, repairablepvehicles.com. Repairablepvehicles.com with the patriotic banner right up here. Where'd it go? Oh, almost the patriotic banner. Close enough. 52, David Starr, what a burger. Boom, what a burger. 55, Brandon Hightower. Is that the only 55 I have? Yes, so I'm not even going to change the name. Just going to skip that just to get this started. Austin Cindric, myself, and the number 60, who I don't need to be, but I'm just going to click this one anyway. That's the closest scheme I could find. Casgrala, 61. Oh my gosh, someone flipped. Timmy Hill, 66. Only Timmy Hill, 66 I got. I'm just going to save this just so I don't lose it. Mark Harmon, 74. I'm just going to assume it's the one with the American flag on the back, since it's July 4th weekend. Just a few more. Spencer Boyd, 76. Spencer Boyd, 76. Oh, was it the black or the red? Oh, patriotic banner. I'm going to assume it's this one. The red, white, and blue banner. Blake Jones, Tennessee, Triple X Moonshine in the 78. Do I have a Blake Jones in the 78? Do I have any Moonshine? Triple X Moonshine. I don't think so. We're just going to do this one. Because why not? Got a fan blowing right on my contacts, so my contacts are getting dried out right now. Blake Jones, Josh Williams, number 90. Two more. What's a sponsor? Three more. Starbright, Startron, Sleep Well. Starbright, Startron. Alright, there we go. Two more. Then we can start the crashing. I'm just going to skip ahead and get a black flag for each attempt and just spin on the front row, or the second row I should say. Jeff Green, 93. Patriotic banner, I'm assuming. And Ray Black Jr., 99, which stinks because I already picked him before. Ray Black. So I'll pick a different one for number, I don't think Casey Kane's in this one, so I can click him off. Alright, save. Alright, let's get started. It's about time. About 25 minutes in. Alright, 2018 Daytona 2. Crank this up. Alright, get ready for about 2 hours worth of attempts, because I got about another 2 hours I can stream for. And right before I forget, once this is loaded up, I'm going to hit 2, click back on the game screen, and click back on the chat to make sure that ain't froze. Alrighty. Thank you once again, everyone who's tuning in. Sonic Gamer, Dale Jr. Fan 88, Tropical Cyclone. Slow mode is 1 minute. God darn it, Cody. I am sorry. Let me change that real quick. I always turn slow mode on to avoid spammers, but I usually set to 10 seconds. Sometimes I forget to change it from the default 1 minute. There we go. Should be fixed. Every 10 seconds. I am sorry about that, guys. Alrighty. I'm not too picky with this one, except I am going to turn off the full pace lap. Gonna turn yellow flags on. Turn this down to 90. Alright. So I'm just going to skip ahead to the front, just get the black flag. I do not care about the correct qualifying order. I do not care about the correct running order. The main part of this one is going to just be Cindric's flip. Let's go to chase cam.
Start your engines!
I really hate this NBC ticker, but I'm going to keep it. I wish they had a more up-to-date NBC ticker, but beggars can't be choosers. Alright, so like I said, we're going to skip ahead to the front. Hopefully Tyler Reddick is up near the front. Whoa. Whoops. Alright, so going into turn 1, I need to spin myself off the bumper of whoever is behind me. Oh, I saw Tyler Reddick. I was going to get in the second row on the inside line, where Cindric was. We're going to get up to speed after one lap, and then I'm going to spin myself out, hopefully cause a big pileup, and hopefully be lucky enough to get clipped or clip another car the way Cindric did and be able to roll over twice down the banking in the turn and land back on my wheels. I can only hope to be so lucky. Alright, so we're about up to normal speed. Who I got behind me? Mike Harmon. I can never remember if it's Mike or Mark. I know one's a race car driver and one's an actor. Shoot. Somebody let him too far. Whoa, alright. Alright, some settings have been altered from a previous reenactment, I think. And the game just crashed. You know it's a big crash when it literally crashes the game. Alright, so what we are going to do is I'm going to go into my tracks. Alright, luckily in the event of something like this, I already have this loaded up. I have my tracks folder on the right, my backup tracks folder on the left. I'm just going to delete Daytona Rising Night. My edited one, I'm going to bring in the original, the unedited, unaltered copy, completely the same as how it's downloaded. Bring that back in, and then we'll restart the game. Hopefully, I don't have to redo the entire player profile, which I do. Lovely. Oh, that's what I was worried about. So now you guys are going to get to see how I do all the settings. Steering, left, throttle, brake, clutch. I really hate having to do this. Uncheck all the assists. Force feedback all the way up. Advance, turn this to linear 100%. Shift up, shift down. We won't worry about those other ones right now. Turn this all the way up. Same with these. My computer's decent. This is a 15-year-old game, so I can basically afford to turn all the track settings up all the way. Or the graphic settings, I should say. Sound 24. This is usually right at 46 to be the perfect balance for the streams. Everything else I'm just going to leave default for now. We're going to go back this way. Oh, perfect. Sweet. That didn't take too long. Alright, we're going to find the similar looking Cindric car. Hopefully it didn't delete our car set we just put together. Where's that? Where's that similar looking Cindric? This is the one. Austin. So yeah, literally, it was such a big crash that it crashed the game. Gonna overwrite that. I think I gotta click back on the chat to unfreeze it. Alrighty. Let's try that again. Now we gotta redo all our track settings. Daytona, Rising Night. I usually do 30-minute sessions. We don't need to have a full race length for this. Yellow flags on. Damage, realistic, weather realistic. 2018 Daytona 2. Alright, sweet. It didn't delete it. Awesome. And I think we're good. Try that again. Nearly 35 minutes into this video, we can finally do attempt number 2. Alright, let's try this again.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alrighty, get rid of the gauges. I think we're good. Alrighty, so like I said, let's try this again. Hopefully we don't crash the game this time. And yeah, due to someone's request, I am going to have to do a Can I Survive a Race with 42 Ricky Stenhouses. Whoever would have guessed that Danica's ex, once Danica left the sport, would take over the title of King/Queen of Wrecking Everyone. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, screw the black flag. I don't want to see none of that in here. I'm going to be crashed before I come in for that black flag. So yeah, just like I said, I'm not concerned about the AI running order. I'm just concerned about getting Cindric's flipped down. I tried to get a little, as best as I could, car set for this one, but all the drivers and schemes aren't particularly correct. Just as good as I could do it within a half an hour of setup in the beginning of the stream. Who's behind me? Christopher Bell, please spin me. Spin me. Right round like a record, baby. What happened to the rest of the field? What happened to everyone else? And no flip. No flip whatsoever. And how come the rest of the field is so far back? I have an idea. I have an idea. I think maybe it's because a few of those cars might be set to 4060. So we are going to go to N ratings. Does my face cam keep pausing? Alright, we're going to go to the desktop view. Choose mod. XS17. 2018 Daytona. Select all, import ratings from real life data. Little crash course, really simple, quick guide on how to use N ratings if you don't know how. To click 2018 Xfinity series. Oh, there's no Xfinity series ratings. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Got prematurely upset. Alright, we're just going to do all the ratings from up to this point in the season. Should we do that, or should we just do Daytona? And let's just do Daytona, the second Daytona race. That'll make more sense. Select all. Or no, not select all. Let's do this one. Apply. Alright, there's a few missing. Speedway. Ray Black. Match 2. Ray Black Jr. There we go. Joe Nemechek. Who is the 15 again? I don't know. The 15 was BJ McLeod, however that's pronounced. Alright, so back here. Match 2. Alrighty. Alright, save. Now I think we'll get better pack racing. Alright, sorry. Sorry, guys. I know you don't like all this setup and boring stuff at the beginning, but I didn't have time to do it before this one. I wanted to stream as soon as I got back when I could. Besides, some of you ask how I do some of this stuff, so figured I would show how I go about setting up those car sets and then applying the ratings. Let's try this once again.
Drivers, start your engines.
The best place to get the 2018 schemes are for the Xfinity mod is Sim Racing Design for sure. They're the most frequent posters, and they do an amazing job of the Xfinity cars. It's where the majority of the downloads I've gotten are from. Every now and then there's some on Stun Out Racing and NN Racing, but in my experience, most of them I found are on Sim Racing Design. Alright, let's see if we get better oval racing this time. Oval pack racing. Let's click back on the chat, because I think I forgot that. Alrighty. I knew I was going to be a little rusty. A little Rusty Wallace. My first stream back. No pun intended. Hopefully we'll have better pack racing. Or just a better pack, I should say, by the time we get it done with the first lap. Alrighty, so we're going to complete a lap to get up to speed, and then once we do, we're going to have whoever is behind us spin us out and hopefully get a similar looking crash to what happened last Friday night when Cindric went tumbling. It looked like he just caught the tire. His tire just ramped off the, just the edge of Tyler Reddick's tire just enough to send him on his side and have him tumble down the banking. I'm no physics expert, but that's what it looked like to me. Alright, Christopher Bell. This one is going to be lots and lots of attempts. Did anyone flip that time? As long as I get a Ford, if I get a Ford to spin and flip similar to how Cindric did, I can always switch schemes, but that's a long shot. Alright. Next!
Drivers.
Emperor Hirohito Logan Soloi Sol Yi. However that's pronounced. I'm chuckling at my butchering of it. Dale Jr., what are you doing here? Back to your commentary. Wilbur Hammerfluter. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Maximilian Mayer. Marcy Andrews. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Sonic Gamer. Once the, maybe sometime next week, once all the schemes, or most of the schemes have gotten released, should I try the main big one from the 400?
Get ready now. Going green.
When Ricky Stenhouse turned Brad Kozlowski. Should I try Paul Menard's airborne crash? Should I just try all of them?
Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Look at that, no black flag. And look at that, no black flag for passing below the yellow line. Cough, cough. Excuse me. I wish there was a prettier looking NBC ticker. I really love the Fox Sports one. I really love the ABC one, the 2013. Not a fan of this NBC ticker for NR2003. I'm just using it just to be as authentic to the TV broadcast as possible. Oh, a little bit of contact with Sadler. Keep thinking that that was Larson. All right. Spin going into one. All right. Someone flip me. Someone flip me. Poopy. I don't think I've even gotten on my side yet. I think I need to turn panic decel down a little bit. Looks like they're braking a little too much. No one else is really involved.
Drivers, start your engines.
Should we try an onboard attempt? Get that field of view back to a realistic level. There we go. No, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Let's get up in front of Christopher Bell. Well, I'm gonna be upside down before I come in for that black flag, so you can just shush your mouth. Keep thinking that's Kozlowski. Come on, Christopher. Please spin me good. What does that even mean? Come on, come on. Oh, Elliott Sadler upside down, I think. Is that Elliott Sadler or is that Kyle Larson? It's Elliott Sadler. Upside down for the zillionth time in his career. You okay, Elliott? You're fine. You've got tons of experience. Elliott Sadler sliding on his lid. Where is he? Here we go. Ouch. Hit by the number 7 of Allgaier. That's what sent him flipping. When he comes down, he hits the apron, and that's what sends him tumbling even more. Bam. Cool, but now what we need for the reenactment, so... Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
I still need to find out what MP3s or WAV files I need to switch around, so where instead of getting the command there after each restart, I can just have it say next instead. What incarnation? How are you doing? Saw you on the NASCAR podcast last night. That was a good one. Not to get too ahead of myself, but I may or may not be on said podcast at some point in the near-ish future. Wink, wink.
Eight cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Darn it. While I was talking about that, I was too busy paying attention to not passing anyone before the line. Alright, we're just going to restart.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track. You all right?
We're just going to restart that. Whoops.
Drivers, start your engines.
Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Monster Jam Fan 30, Encrypted Chaos. Ooh, who else? AMD Productions. Boom.
Get ready now. Going green.
Am I still doing online? I asked that in my poll the other day.
Green, green, green.
Because I want to try to get into more online racing. I figured I would ask you guys, because if I tried to do streaming of online races, that would probably mean, like on average, one less Can I Recreate a week. And since I'm getting requests to branch out from Can I Recreates a little more, do some other things, I figured I would try something, but I wanted to ask you guys first. And trust me, the Can I Recreates and the reenactments is still going to be my main theme of my channel. It's going to be my bread and butter. I'm still trying to branch out to other stuff. I'm like how Truex was at the end of that Daytona race. I'm just passing people without needing any drafting help whatsoever. Alright, we're going to get up one more. We're going to get up back to the front row. We're just going to do one more lap before I spin myself out. Oh. I see a decent amount of leagues here and there. I wouldn't be able to commit to any one of them full time, but if there's a interesting race, I'd love to be able to help fill the field. I'll be a field filler. Alright, let's try right here. Come on. Come on. Someone send me flipping, please. Whoa. They came piling in, but no flip.
You all right? Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
And I don't want to get too ahead of myself either, speaking of PS4s, but I might have to get NASCAR Heat 3 Evolution / a PS4 after some recent news as of last night. Wink, wink.
Drivers, start your engines.
Possibly relating to a certain NASCAR YouTube racing series. Wink, wink. If I'm indeed invited in, which it seems like I am. Wink, wink. I'll let the people in charge make any official announcements. Wink, wink. So yeah, I got about 5-6 months to save up $250 for a PS4 and about $60
Get
for
ready now. Going green.
Heat 3. I wasn't too interested in the first 2 Heat Evolutions, but one thing that makes me really interested in this one is the dirt racing. Let's see if I can get up to the front of the field by the end of the, or after the one lap. I just got like turbo on right now, just slicing my way up through the field. No! Instead pulled a Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh, we got a car flipping over on the banking, or the apron I saw. Who was that? Alright, I am going to exit out quickly. Whoa, there's a few cars flipping. Holy crap. Ryan Reed is upside down. Who else is that? The 15 of Nemechek and Brandon Jones. And the 3. Lots of cars flipping in that one. Jeez. Alright. I'm gonna exit out, turn the panic decel down a little bit. I think that's all I'm tweaking for this particular version of the track for this reenactment. Panic decel, turning it from 5 to 1. Save. Alright, loading the game back up. And I'll make sure to click back on the chat so that don't get no frozen. Alright, keeping everything else the same. Loading it right back up. Let me see. Yeah, NR2003 guys, send me either on Twitter or Facebook a link to your page for your league if you have one, so I don't forget if possible. Thank you. Please and thank you. Why did that command just get cut off? Do I dare turn chassis grip up a little bit at some point? I'm not going to turn the actual grip up at all because that's going to make my spins really weird.
Whoa, slow down.
And chassis grip sounds like it could help until I'm trying to spin myself around and then the car behind me goes flying through the air. Whoa. What a ballsy maneuver by Austin Cindric as he works his way up through the field. And Cindric cuts off Ryan Blaney. Almost forces his way up to Elliott Sadler. My camera light just went off. I'm going to have to go get my other one at some point. Hemrick spin me out. Oh, almost hit Blaney. Indeed hit Blaney. No! No flip. Ouch. Just a hard crash into the inside wall. I didn't mean to spin off of Blaney. That was an accident. I don't know. Contrary to me swerving around like that, that was truly an accident. Alright. Next!
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh, why do I always hit like a wall, like right around an hour into these streams? It's me just sitting still in any sort of chair whatsoever. This makes me sleepy after a while.
Get ready now. Going green. Stay behind the 45 car on the inside line. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Showing us a black flag. Looks like your pathway was yellow. They're gonna hold us in the
Look, Ma, no hands. As I go flying into the infield. You stay me. Darn it! Alright, that was my fault.
yellow flag is out.
Just trying to block Larson. Accidentally took myself out. Is there actually a flagman up on that Sunoco sign in real life? At least I saved it. Yeah, I was just trying to block Larson, accidentally misjudged how much room I actually had. Next.
Drivers, start your engines!
Stupid camera. I need to get better. I like using my DSLR as a webcam, but between needing to crop the giant SparkoCam logo out of the SparkoCam software, I mean, I'd probably just have a better quality webcam, just get an actual little Logitech webcam. Besides, then if I got two identical ones of those, then I could use one for the face cam and one for my copycat Jimmy Broadbent pedal cam that I want to get. Although you're not going to see nearly as fancy footwork on my streams as on his, because I'm just purposefully trying to crash. He's actually using talent to break records and shit.
Whoa, 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 slow down. 8 cars in, stay behind the 45 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag. Green.
Alright, come on, Austin. Let's do this. I don't think I've flipped over this entire stream yet. Whoa. Mind your block, Blaney. Pushing Larson to the front. Alright. NR2003 guy tweeted me. Thank you. I'll check that after the stream is done. So yeah, there's a few different leagues on NR Facebook. I'm a group on their page, and they have some really interesting looking races every now and then. I just can't commit to anything full time, but yeah, I'd love to be a field filler in certain races. Obviously, I try to spend a lot of my time purposely crashing, but I'd be as serious as possible if I were to ever be in an online race. Holy crap, what a crash. Alright, so I didn't flip, but it looked like a couple others did. The number 3 of Lee. That was a hard wreck. We're going to follow the number 3. Jeez. He is done. Stick a fork in him, he is done. One of those typical bad dad jokes. Daniel Hemrick taking a wild ride. Next.
Drivers, start
I think you
your
guys might...
engines!
My connection might be a little worse than usual, because anytime I'm saying something, you guys are taking a little bit longer to respond to it than usual. Or anything. Anytime something happens in the game, I think my connection might be a little slow right now. I apologize. Alright, so Cindric's flip wasn't that spectacular. It was kind of the midway point between an actual full-speed rollover and Kyle Busch's little tip over in the 2014 Coke 0400. No! Whoa. I was trying to warm up the tires, almost spun out. Some NASCAR fan 9. Have some money, Cody. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have some shout-outs and some crashes dedicated to you. Thank you very much for the super chat. I truly appreciate it, buddy. Just trying to warm up the tires and almost spun myself. And sweet, the Ricky Bobby GIF worked. I'm always paranoid I forget to load up that Streamlabs window in the event that someone is kind enough to send a super chat or a donation, but nope, I didn't forget. So you got Ricky Bobby running around on fire. Sometime in the future, maybe I'll make a few more. That way, if you go through Streamlabs, you can choose which one pops up, I think. I'm not sure, I'm not an expert. Alrighty, going into turn 1. Alright, spin. Blake Cook flipping. But it didn't look like he flipped a little bit similar to how Cindric did, but not really. Yeah, let's follow Blake Cook. Yeah, he didn't really follow the path that Cindric did or had. Oh, whoops, I skipped him. Not Blake Cook, Ryan Truex, excuse me. Ryan Truex, my apologies. Wait for it. There he goes. And then, yeah, a little flip at the very end there, but, yeah, that's not that similar. Yeah, it's a kind of a step in the right direction, but he didn't spin out first at all, like how Cindric did.
Drivers, start your engines!
Darcy Gregorio, James Marshall, Danico's on Mine Fan, Fernand Show. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anyone in the chat. We got 64 people watching and 64 likes. Thank you very much. You guys rule. So if you guys are up for it, well, it's not like you got a choice. I'm doing it anyway, whether you want to or not. I know I want to. I got 2 Patreon requests coming up. One
Get ready now. Going green.
is going to be a Davey Allison video, trying to get him a win, a 50% race, and another one is going to be another race at Destruction Arena, the insane figure 8 track. So I hope you guys are excited for those coming up in the next few days. Once I'm done getting the thumbnails made, I'll schedule the events, get them posted, send the links over to my Patreons, making sure the time works with them. And boom. Whoa. That was close. Kyle Larson. I like you, but I also don't like that yellow line rule. So I really wish Haley would have gotten that win. Oh. Hey, I flipped it up too many times, and I'm getting that glitch where the bottom of my car is see-through again. That was sadly probably one of the closest I've gotten up to this point, but I don't know why it does that for certain cars in this mod, where the bottom of my car is see-through. Alright, kind of cool, but a little too spectacular. Next!
Drivers, start your engines!
Bam. I've always wondered, speaking of Xfinity races and Cup drivers getting wins in Xfinity races, is Elliott Sadler considered a leech or not? I want to ask Kamikaze Games that, because I mean, he was a Cup regular for a long, long time, but then he's like one of those drivers where he couldn't really get any wins in Cup, but realized he could in Xfinity, so just gave up in Cup and went back to where he could easily win. So is Elliott Sadler a leech or not? I'll have to ask that. sometime. Maybe a pull. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. I really should turn that spotter off. No, no, no! Ouch. Alright, that was obviously my bad. Didn't get as good of a run as I should have in the beginning. Tried threading my way through the field, and instead took myself out. I mean, but some could argue that he's a leech, some could argue that he's not. I mean, he was in the Cup Series for nearly 15 years as a regular. Basically realized he couldn't really get any wins there, and then, yeah, went back to competing to Xfinity full-time where he could get some easy wins. Well, not easy, but wins on a regular basis. I mean, that would be like if Kyle Larson for like the next 10 years couldn't really get any wins in Cup and then just quit and went back to Xfinity full-time.
Get ready now. Going green.
Would he still be considered a leech then?
Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
There we go. No 3 wide in the middle this time. Whoops. I didn't mean to do it on the first lap, but I guess it's not the worst thing. Except I didn't flip. The wreck itself didn't look that... Oh! Joey Gase almost made me wrong at the very last second, me saying that I didn't flip. Oh, Brandon Jones flipped over in the number... No, excuse me, Christopher Bell in the number 20 flipped over in the background. Not his first time tumbling in turn 1 at Daytona. Next!
Drivers, start your engines!
Turn off the restrictor plates and flip into the first lap. I've tried that before. I feel like I have more realistic results if I just have the patience and wait 1 lap to get up to speed. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Drive through. Joey Gase isn't very happy with the way I'm driving. I wouldn't be either. I wouldn't be happy with the way I'm driving either. Hello to you, by the way. Who else did I miss before? I saw someone else. Traveling Toy Guy, Stephanie Oakley. Welcome, one and all. My first live stream back after going to Montana and back, roughly 2,500 miles round trip. Man, that was a drive. Now you get to hear it 40 times again. Just don't wreck before we get to turn 1. Ooh, man. Oh, you hold your line, Michael Annette. Oh, I got held up. I'm going to wait 1 more lap so I can be up right on the second row like Cindric was. I'm a little too far back right now. Just need to get up a few more rows. Dora AL, thank you very much. I missed streaming. I'm glad to be back. Carter Joey, Skull Crusher, Destroyer of Souls. Oh, I crashed looking at chat. Darn you, chat. Whoa, and we got Harmon tumbling in turn 3. Ouch.
You all right?
Darn it. Damn, he just came piling in. And he gets hit by the number 90. Bro, barrel rolls once. Up the banking and lands back on his wheels.
Drivers, start
Next.
your engines!
Ah. I'm not even tired. Just yawning from sitting still for so long. I'll probably end this one in like 45 minutes. I'll do like a full 2-hour stream. About a half-hour setup and then an hour and a half of attempts. It's still a huge step up from how they used to be, just being just a mere hour each time. Let's get up to the front before the start. Get our stupid black flag so we don't have to worry about making our way through the field. Yeah, shush. That's why I usually have the spotter audio off. Sabbath bass dude Ramsey. Sebastian Coquelin for life. Hello to you too. Get back here, Larson. Blaney, please be the one to spin me out. Please get up here and spin me out. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Take that, Cole Custer.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
I don't know why.
There's an accident on the back straight.
I don't know why for that either. Just because I failed. So I deserved a head-on crash. Next!
Drivers, start
VGO3, how are you doing? Head-on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head-on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head-on. Apply directly to the forehead. I should make a head-on sponsored car where it just says that 20 times. Shane Miller, how are you doing? I'm gonna do another 40 minutes worth of attempts or so, or I should say 35, and then maybe another 5 for mindless, wrong way, wrecking mayhem at the end like I usually do. Otherwise known as the backwards big one, shortened to BBO. Bad body odor. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Kazgrala. That's the only hope we have for this reenactment. Mr. Oh my gosh, someone flipped. If I hear that, I knew I did a good job. Oh, yellow line. I need to move back and not advance my position. I don't want more yellow line drama on the stream. Whoa. I almost turned myself across the bumper of Cindric. Not Cindric, what's his face? Hemrick. Different RIC last name. Got mixed up. Come on, Blaney. David Blaney, the Magic Man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Flip. Oh. Oh, we got a couple others flipping. Not me. And it was more than one, so even if one of them was good, it's not going to be a good attempt, because there wasn't no 2 cars flipping in real life. Who was that? The 35, the 61, 3 cars flipping. Kaz Gralla. Oh my gosh, someone flipped right as I'm talking about him. 61, 35, and who is that up underneath Joey Gase? Basarella. Basarella. I really wish I knew how to pronounce that dude's name, so I wouldn't be butchering it so much. Next.
Drivers, start your engines!
Am I going to be doing anything with NASCAR Heat 3 Evolution? Maybe. If I am, that's going to be some decently big news. I'll let the people in charge of what I might possibly be joining make the official announcement before I say anything.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in.
Caesar Baccarella.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green,
Simple
green.
enough. Racer Fan 99. I am indeed still on. I'm not going anywhere. Except for about a half an hour from now. Speaking of Heat 3 Evolution, I may, if I am officially invited, I may or may not be joining What Incarnation and many others in a special racing series this upcoming November, but I'll leave it at that teaser until I get more official word. Why does no one want to flip me? Poop. So many attempts. So few success. Or such little success. So few success. Such little English. Alright. With yet another failure. Yet another... Next!
Drivers, start your engines!
Turn the grip up. If I have to get to a part 2 or 3, that might be a last-ditch effort, but I'm trying to avoid turning the grip up because that's going to make my initial spin really weird. Look way too grippy. No pun intended. Stop restarting. Camera. I need a new webcam.
Slow down. Stay behind the 45 car.
JGR 0608 27. How are you doing? Cool Gamer and Reviewer 2818. James Hinch. Might only record 1480p. I have a crappy, not crappy, I use a TV, not an official, actual PC monitor. So my output, my max output I can get is 720. I need an actual monitor to get some higher quality gameplay recording. In the meantime, I'm stuck at 720. I'm stuck in the Stone Age at 720. And thread the needle. Time for the you're in the middle, 3 wide notification 40 times over. Actually about 12 times over. No, whoa. Got off the ground making contact with Michael Annette. See if I can get up to about row 2 by the time we get to turn 1. That'll be close enough. If I can get in front of Hemrick, that'll be good. I think I'm going to wait another lap. Alright, we got Mr. Oh my gosh, someone flipped right behind me, so maybe that's a good omen. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Someone send me over, send me over. Someone send me over. Oh. I saw someone flipping, at least one car. Who was that?
Got one stopped up high.
I got a little airborne on that initial spin. I think it might have been the 45 I saw flipping. Yes, it was. Who was in the 45? Balicki. Next.
Drivers, start your engines!
Ugh. Ooh. I'm not actually tired. Actually, I'm still a little not sleepy tired, but just tired from the 2,500 miles of driving I've done in the last week. But yeah, I'm just mainly tired just from sitting here in the same spot. I'm having PTSD having to sit in a chair for a long period of time operating a vehicle. Or a sim racing vehicle, I should say. Alright, get in front of me, Christopher Bell. Don't make me ring your bell. I've got the king of flipping himself, Elliott Sadler, right next to me. I've got the king of second place finishes, Kyle Larson, right behind me, ironically. Alright, Catch up, Larson. Get up here. Get up here. Stop checking up. Nope, no flipping in that one. It's like the 90 got close, but didn't. No luck yet. Yeah, the 90 got hit by the 55 hard.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh god, my back is starting to hurt. I might end this one just maybe 5 or 10 minutes earlier than I was going to. I'll still get to close to 2 hours. Besides, I've been catching up on work stuff and other crap I need to do since I've been away from home for about a week. Got a couple of doctor appointments coming up. I think I need to get to the eye doctor. I need to schedule those before it gets too late in the week. I need to get ready. Not immediately, but I think July 25th through like 29th I'll be gone on another trip up north to my dad's place. Shouldn't be as long as the Montana trip for that one. And then all of August I should be free for the most part. Oh yeah, my Discord. I still don't know what the point of Discord is aside from just chatting when there's no event going on. I do check that out. Not every day, but I do get caught up with it every now and then, so if you guys want to go follow my, or join my Discord, I do check in on it every now and then. It's not completely abandoned, and you guys are always chatting on there. Alright, let's see if I can get Hemrick to spin me out properly and finally get me flipping. Come here, Hemrick. Come here. Come here. And... ouch. Come on. Come on. Nope. I knew this was going to be a difficult one. I've already done all the easy reenactments. It's all just the difficult ones that are left.
Start your engines!
I think that is around my birthday, actually. No, you're not a stalker. Pretty sure that my birthday is right on my Twitter anyway, so... maybe for part 2 I'll have to turn up the grip a little bit.
Get ready now. Going green.
Yeah, about another 20 minutes or so of attempts. Do a backwards big one, then I'm gonna get going with what I need to do the rest of the day. Get caught up with all my adult responsibility stuff. LOL. As Ricky from Trailer Park Boys would say, my responsibles. You're in the middle, 3 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide. I know when my birthday is. I don't remember the exact date of the trip when I'm leaving and when I'm coming back, so that's why I said I think. Yes, of course I know when my birthday is. Alrighty, Blaney, let's do this. Let's make some magic happen, David Blaney. I really hope you guys get that reference, so I don't sound ridiculous. Oh, we flipped. We flipped. Not how I needed to, but we flipped. Hey, and there's flip number 2.5, and I land on top of his hood. Speaking of magic tricks, that was a trick shot. I don't know why the underside of my car is see-through. See you later, sir. Next a lot. Alrighty, that was a flip, but not what we needed. That one wasn't even remotely close for the most part.
Drivers, start your engines!
David Blaney. David Blaine, the magician. Yes, I know his name is Ryan Blaney, but every time I call him David Blaney, I'm making reference to David Blaine, the magician. That's why I keep saying let's make some magic happen. I really hope it's self-explanatory at this point now.
Get ready now. Going green. Stay behind the 45 car on the inside line. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag.
I think you guys are starting to lose faith in this reenactment. Like I am. I see viewers starting to drop off, so I'll probably throw in the towel in like 15 minutes or so. I'll wave the white flag of surrender, not of a final lap. Oh, there's already a caution. Darn it, which means I need to cause a wreck on purpose just for fun before we get to the start-finish line. Let's see if I can catch Christopher Bell and beat him to the line. Oh, yellow line. And I'm just going to wreck him instead so I don't get in trouble for the yellow line rule. Oh, Christopher Bell passed the yellow line, advancing his position. His win doesn't count. We got cars driving under cars behind me. Wait for it, wait for it.
They're still getting upside down cars driving under cars.
There we go. Haven't used that one in a while. I should get the slide job audio clip to use it 40,000 times like that guy's who's the stream I was watching for the race on Saturday. Alright, so what brought out the caution? Looks like Tyler Reddick might be the cause of it. And sure enough. Alright. Next!
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, so you guys finally got my David Blaney reference. Ryan Blaney, David Blaine. Let's make some magic happen. Man, 80 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Can we get to 90 before the end of the video? Is that humanly possible? I don't know.
Let him by. Let him by. Get ready now. Going green.
So me doing my little research for possible future race adventures I can go to, even though I have no money for any of them. I'm just trying to plan all these adventures I can't afford. But I realized Knoxville Raceway the infamous Knoxville Raceway for the sprint cars, is only a mere 5.5 hours away from my house, if I ever wanted to go in the future. And it's not official yet, but I'm pretty sure, not pretty sure, I'm somewhat sure, I'm like 65% sure I'm going to be going to 3 IndyCar races next year, if I can afford it, which I should be able to, because the majority of them won't be that expensive. I'm going to try to go to Road America again, because that was an awesome experience this year. Not only am I going to try to go to Road America, I think me and a buddy are going to do that 4-day camping. I get the 4-day ticket and do camping for like $130 each person. Ticket and camping wristband included. Alrighty. Someone flip me over. Someone flip me over. Oh, you bastards. Alright, so that's going to be the first one. Since it's not that long of a drive, I think I'm going to try to swing it, and I can find pretty cheap tickets. I've gotten offers to stay at people's houses, which I truly appreciate, but I'm probably not going to stay at a stranger's house. Me and a buddy can just drive there and drive back. We're young. We can do long drives. Second race I'm going to try to go to is the Iowa Cornton 300, which is about 5 hours away from my place at Iowa Speedway. So we got Road America, we got Iowa. Last but not least, if he is serious, my dad is talking about seriously possibly going to the Indy 500 next year, which would be insanely, incredibly, ridiculously, once in a lifetime, knock off the bucket list, awesome experience. So if that's indeed correct, if we can pull it off, if I can pull it off scheduling and finance-wise, we are going to try to do Road America, well, I guess in chronological order, the Indy 500, the Kohler Grand Prix, and then the Iowa Corn 300. That would be awesome. Who knows, maybe I can finally meet David Land if I go down to the Indy 500. And yeah, Road America is an awesome, I mean, it's just huge grounds. It's a huge track. There's woods everywhere. I mean, there's not a better place to camp at a racetrack. I've never camped at a racetrack, but from my experience of never camping at a racetrack, I can tell you there's no better place. Come on, flip, 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 flip. Oh, not you. No. 0-1. Oh, we got 2 cars upside down.
Right,
0-1 in the 78.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Alright, so we got a couple flips there. Neither really looked like what happened to Cindric. Oh, 3 flips. I didn't even see the 98. Was that the 98? No, it wasn't. Who was that? I don't know, but there was 3 cars that flipped over there.
Drivers, start your engines!
The Hollywood Casino 400, Kansas. Camping at Motorsport for the truck race. Are you Canadian? Drive through, if you don't mind me asking. Aren't the Indy cars racing at Toronto this upcoming week, if I'm not mistaken? You're talking about going to Mosport, however it's pronounced. I don't know if it's a short or a long O. Suppose I could look up how it's pronounced before I start trying to say it myself. Yeah, that would be a bucket list thing if I could see the Indy 500 next year. And yeah, I got to personally, we didn't camp there, but on the when we went for the Kohler Grand Prix, particularly the Pirelli World Car Challenge. That second race there, we got to wander around the grounds a little bit more, as opposed to just being camped out in turn 5, or staked out in turn 5 for the IndyCar race. We got to wander. We got near the carousel. We didn't get quite that far back, but we went through turn 6, turn 7, and turn 8, and what they call hurry downs at Road America. Kind of after a little kink, I think, between turns 7 and 8. But yeah, we got to see the camping grounds, and they look really awesome. Just grabbed a couple tents, 40 cases of beer, and just my cameras, and watch a crap load of racing throughout the weekend. The paddock passes are included with the general admission ticket at Road America. So if you just buy the general admission ticket, you get to wander around the IndyCar paddock area and try to see if you can meet the drivers and see them working on the cars. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Flip, 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 flip. Flip, 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 you bastard. Oh. Ryan Reed almost helped me at the end there, but wasn't enough. Alright, I think probably 3 more attempts. I'll do one backwards big one, then I'll call it a day.
Drivers, start your engines!
Ugh. And yeah, speaking of that, I think next time we go to Road America, we're gonna do that. Instead of, it was cool getting up on top of the bleachers in your turn 5. You could get a good vantage point from there, but it seemed like the better spots were to find a little less popular turn and just grab your chairs and sit right up next to the fence, which is, I think, what we're gonna do next time. Who knows? Maybe we'll find an area by the kink. Apparently, there's a decent pedestrian walkway down through the kink at Road America. Maybe we can try to stake out there.
Going green. Pit cars in.
Yeah, I wanted to try to get back through the carousel and the kink, but that track's grounds is just huge. We had done so much walking already up to that point in the day. And by the time we got back to about where Hurry Downs is, you can see where that is if you just look up a map of Road America. That second and final race of the day was almost over. I never even told you guys, I don't think. I had to jump my car that day. I was lucky enough to have a super kind gentleman park right next to me that was willing to give me a jump, and it worked right away. I had brand new jumper cables. I was prepared for such a situation. Yeah, between the 2 races and a couple of times in between, we went back to my car just to cool off in the air conditioning. No! And yeah, this last time we went to my car, I accidentally left my keys in the ignition. Luckily, no one stole my damn car. And yeah, I came back and my battery is completely dead. Hey, look at that, we flipped twice. Reenactment successful.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yeah, luckily, I was worried at first. Yeah, you don't want to come back to your car with a dead battery, but I had jumper cables, brand new ones. I was able to ask some gentleman right away. He got me a jump. It started up right away. Perfectly prepared for a situation like that. Alright, second to last attempt. Yes, that one counts. Make all the David Hoots reference you want.
Get ready now. Going green. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Stay behind the 45 car on the inside line. Pit cars in.
If you don't like a certain track, does that make you racist? Racetrackist. That reminds me of, have you guys heard of that, channel? I hope I remember his name, Southpaw Racer. He does those how to ruin a racetracks and the super serious track guides. I just recently discovered his channel. He is freaking hilarious. Go check him out if you haven't yet. Southpaw Racer, I believe is his name. He's mainly known for how to ruin a racetrack, that series, and also the super serious track guide videos. Yeah, is he a racetrackist for not liking those certain tracks? Yeah, I'm glad I discovered that guy's videos. He's hilarious. Come on. Someone flip me. Oh, Daniel Hemrick's upside down.
You all right? Car inside. Got one stopped up high. Clear.
No comments about Southpaw Racer. Ruan Oliveira. I hope I pronounced that correctly. How are you doing? Oh, Daniel Hemrick just flipped simply from the banking transition change down on the apron. You don't see that too often. Good morning / evening / afternoon, everyone. Oh, I think I got that backwards. Good morning / afternoon / evening, everyone. There we go. Yeah, check out all of his videos, but in particular, the ones that I love the most are the how to ruin a racetracks are fun. He takes out Photoshop and just messes up on purpose a bunch of famous racetracks, and he also, my favorite video series of his is his super serious track guides. Alright, last attempt before we do a backwards big one.
Get ready now.
Imagine Bowman Gray on the Cup schedule. I've been saying they should bring that back. Could you imagine Alex Bowman racing at Bowman Gray on the Cup schedule?
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Shoulder the black flag. Good thing you passed on the inside.
Well, I didn't, so shush. I did not pass under the caution. Under the yellow. Oh. Whoops. In the front row or the second row, but I know this one ain't gonna be perfect, so I'm just gonna have Hemrick spin me.
The yellow flag is out.
Actually got a flip. Alright, that one was the result of me looking at the chat before I got to the proper wrecking point. Man, that was a terrible crash with Cole Custer. Alright, you guys are in luck. You get one more free attempt. Since I messed that one up.
Drivers, start your engines!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm buffering. Can you guys hear me? Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. It's buffering for a while. It doesn't say I've dropped any frames. I think the internet connection might just be slow. Alright, it looks like it's back. Sorry, guys. My connection might have just been slow for a second. But looks like it's back now. Are we good? It's coming through on both screens. It was buffering for a second, but now it's through. Okay, we're back. I usually don't have too many technical issues. I don't have insanely high quality on my videos, so luckily I don't have to worry about my connection ever being too low. I'm hardwired in with a LAN cable, so I'm not relying on wireless to stream like I used to be. Alrighty, last attempt, and then a backwards big one. And then the next few vids will be a Davey Allison race. And then another race at Destruction Arena. No, Ryan, it was buffering for everyone. Or Adria, excuse me. It was buffering for everyone, including myself. Alright, I guess Timmy Hill is going to be the one to spin me out. Alrighty, last attempt right here. Come on. Come on. Someone send me over on my roof, please. Nope. Instead, it's Daniel Hemrick. Him. I see also Tyler Reddick. One barrel rolling at least 5 or 6 times. That one was definitely a no-go. Way too many cars flipping. Here comes Tyler Reddick. Bam! Holy crap. Joey Gase almost upside down. The 99 upside down. And that is how the cookie crumbles. Alrighty, one last attempt for a backwards big one. Thank you so much, everyone who's watching up to this point. If you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already yet, I'd really appreciate it. Alon, the NASCAR fan. Leonard Skinnerd, 88. Thank you for tuning in. Clark McKee. What Incarnation? Rux's Cat. Fast Driver. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Phase Brazil 3. Alrighty. So like I said, if you guys happen to be new to my channel and enjoyed my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button for notifications and updates for when I go live or post new videos in the future. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to hit that like button to let me know you did. So I know which more popular videos you guys want to see me do by how many likes each one gets. Let's see if we can get to 100 right before the end. I know there's 3 of you that haven't hit the like button yet. I know there's 2 more of you. 99. Thank you so much for all the support from you guys. I truly appreciate it. And the NASCAR Fan 9, I don't know I forgot your exact username, but whoever sent that super chat before, thank you very much for that support. I appreciate it. Caleb Smith, Carter Joey, Drux's Cat. Trying to make sure I didn't miss everyone. Miss anyone, excuse me. Alright, let's see if I can time this right. Didn't exit the pit safely. Alrighty, Christopher Bell is going to be first in line, it looks like. Got to 100. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys all rule. Each and every one of you. Boom! Holy cow. Now the question is, who made it through for the win? I think Kaz Gralla. Yep, Kaz Gralla flipped. Oh my gosh, someone flipped, including myself. I think Kyle Larson is the one I absolutely demolished. Yep. Brandon Jones. No, excuse me, Christopher Bell. There's Kaz Gralla. Elliott Sadler flipped over really quickly. And that's about it for the flips. Now the question is, who made it to the start-finish line first? Michael Annette almost flipped. That's what sent Kaz Gralla upside down. Daniel Hemrick. Crosses the start-finish line first. He just barely gets clipped and he makes it through. Holy crap. Holy Hemrick. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe if you want notifications for when I go live and when I post future videos. I'm trying to branch out more of what I'm doing other than just these Can I recreates, but these still will be my primary focus and always will be of my video. Thank you so much for all the support from each and every one of you. If you enjoyed my videos, be sure to go check out my social media links if you're interested. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. Links are down below. I also stream to Twitch. Last but not least, if you'd like to be so kind enough as to help support this channel and get some cool little rewards in return, please feel free to go check out my Patreon page, and the link for that is also down below. Thanks so much to Adria Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, Jay Barker, Kingster Cole, and Lisa Naders for your support on there. Really appreciate it. Patreon videos to come later this week. The Patreon requests. So stay tuned for those. I think that's it for everything. Thank you so much again for watching, everyone. As I click on the outro music. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments down below, your suggestions in the comments below. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye.